Scorpios, how you doing? Welcome to your energy tarot reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 3rd to the 10th of March. Done the energy, messages from the energy as well, that came out this week here. And it's all about rebuilding a new earth. And for that, it needs timing. It's a sort of rhythm that we need to get into. And it's finding the voice as well and everything like that. And I've just been pulling out your cards here, and it's like you're trying to get one step ahead too quickly. So you need to be a little bit attentive of that. And you're very good at that, of judging a situation, of not careering off in the direction that causes too much damage to you. So I would use that spider sense that you've got within you in order to get the best out of life. So we will be going into your elements later on, but in the meantime, let's just see what goes on with the energy that's coming out of the reading here. There's a little bit of frustration of things not going as quickly as you want them to go, and I think that comes back to that whole sort of thing of getting into that rhythm here. And it is seems to be curtail. It's like you've got a desire that this is the life I live, but there's a lot of work to do in order to get to that life there. And it's like you want to get on and do that work and get it done as quickly as possible, but everything needs to be in its time. And patience is a virtue, and sometimes it's your strength and sometimes it's your weakness as well, Scorpio. Yeah, I think there's a slight degree of frustration within you about this week here, but it is a week here where I think you can streamline things in order to turn negatives into positives by realizing how you place your energy into life, and not looking to the past and looking to the future, but not looking to the future in the way that is restrictive. Basically, it should be driven by your happiness. Let's just see what's going on the relationship side for you. Yeah, the karmic path seems to be quite important, and it's stimulating. It seems like within the relationship side here that you're streamlining a lot of your emotions within you, not necessarily in the people around you, but within you more than anything else. You got the devil card. Yeah, I think you are streamlining a lot of things. I think you're seeing the things for, the detail, because that's what it is, the devil. The devil is in the detail. And also, I think what you're doing is you're eliminating illusionary ideas in regards to relationships as well. I don't think there's you could have someone who's got a very narcissistic influence upon you, but I'm not sure that's the case. I don't think it's that at all. I think it's more sort of like you're just coming to terms with a lot of things. You're realizing a lot of things. And I think that's really going to help you enormously in the future. In your synchronicities to the outside world, very straight up. It's, you know what you want out of it. Yeah, the strength card. It is very, very strong, the energy there. And it's very sort of defined as well. So any sort of people who really do make it into your inner being, as it were, that really touch you, I would, I'd be very, very conscious about that and be engaged in that. But people who just sort of like just brush past you in the way of your life emotionally, I wouldn't really sort of, pay too much mind to. In your past is all about an inner truth from within you, and you get the world card as well. This is interesting because you've got this Capricorn energy that comes into your life here, down this bar here, right? Okay, and both of these cards are Capricorn cards. So it could be a Capricorn that's taught you a lot about life in the past. Might have taught you a lot of things that you don't want, as a Capricorn. I can understand that, but it's also may have taught you a lot of things about how to engage in life in a very balanced way. And it's certainly giving birth to a brand new you. Let's just see what the future's all about. There's a definite stimulation in this week, and I think that's where you've got to be wary of going quicker than the music, but there is an opportunity that's arising because of that stimulation, that engagement in this week of really the people that are coming into your life that touch you a little bit. Then I would open up to them, and I think it's a case of quality rather than quantity in your life here, and you can really get into something that's much more deeper and greater success. This is a major success for you in life. It's like you've understood the reasoning behind happiness. That's what it feels like. That's what you're understanding at the moment, and when you understand it, you're kind of going, yeah, that's what I want. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. But you gotta stay within the rhythm. That's what this is all about. The Seven of Wands. Yeah, Seven of Wands. It's being determined and staying on your path. That Seven of Wands is built upon Six of Wands. This success here. This is so progressional for you. And this Six of Wands, this ultimate success that comes out of your life here, is not without some form of determination. Look at that solar plexus. That's that earth energy that's coming through. I think in regards to relationships, I almost think like you want there to be some form of structure. So it's easier to have that interaction with that person. And I think that's where you've got to have that strength card that plays through with it. I think you need that strength in order to have that structure. Let's just see what's going on the relationship side. On the financial side, sorry. This is where we find a lot of the structure, actually, funnily enough. There's a lot going on here in the way of getting things moving on, signing that contract, applying for that job, starting that project, building or buying a house or something. There's a lot going on. So in order to buy a house, you need to have a good job, and it's like the two are playing into one another here. You're really planting solid seeds for your future here with the Knight of Pentacles. It's everything you do on your karmic path here should be a seed that you plant for your greater success of your future. And when you start gaining this success, it actually helps everybody that is around you, because then you can share that success with others. And I think it's really good for you. The synchronicities, there's a definition on the synchronicities, but it's also playing into your future here. And it may be a case here that because you're planting these seeds and you're getting a very strong advance in your life, and I think it's something that you've been working on for some time, and I think you're finally starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel in regards to success. Once you start doing that, I think you're going to be attracting people into your life because of the success you're gaining. Yeah, it's it's possible here. You've now got two knights here. You're really off on a mission on your financial side, on your on your material life, for your greater success. I think someone who maybe, it might be a connection with another company, with a client, or maybe someone comes in and invests in your idea or your company. Whatever it is, I think it's going to be very quick. And I think you do need to be in that rhythm in order to accept it. If you're running off somewhere, if you're just kind of going, I'm going to go forward, and that opportunity is standing next to you, you're not going to have the time to open it up and bring the success into your life. You need to allow that timing to work for you. And in your past, but it's going to be spontaneity. It's going to be an injection within your life, a surprise thing in a way. But it's going to stimulate you a lot. I think within the past here, I think the past needs a bit of streamlining. That's what it's tying into the Four of Cups. Yeah, out with the old and in with the new. I think this new idea, as I said, I think you've been working on it for a long time, and it's providing for you a lot of passions. It's helping you to actually see that joy that is within you, within that one cup of that Four of Cups. This opportunity that you've been cultivating, that's the word I want, cultivating over the past is really going to start bringing you the rewards. And in the future, it allows you to open up to other possibilities. You get the Six of Swords. As I said, I think this opportunity may seem a way away, is because you're trying, maybe this week here, trying to do too much. And I think it needs to be steady as she goes. And the future here, it can be steady as she goes. And I think you need to also receive a bit of the good luck, the benefit of what you've put into life, so you can build upon that. You know, what's the engagement of this week here? It seems to be tied into the relationship side. It's almost as if like you want things to be confirmed on your financial side in order for you to explore your relationship side. Yeah, this is where, you know, it's maybe you may feel that your financial side maybe is taking up too much time. And let me have a look at your sacrum at the moment. Let's just see what's going on there. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of concern on work rather than play. And it may be a case that, you know, you've taken time out in life for a week or so, but you ended up, you know, answering the phone a lot and actually really working loads. So you never really got that time off. And I think this is where, you know, your financial side, I think, you know, looking at your sacrum, there is a difference between the right and left hand side of the chakra. And that, I think, needs to be re-put into balance. And I think you're doing that this week with that streamlining aspect there going on. Okay, let's just bring up your elements here and let's just see how the energy is playing into your life through the elements, as it were. So here we go. We got the elements just here. We're looking at earth and fire. Now, first thing you'll notice here in your energy, you've got your water at the surface and your air at your bottom, or the bottom of your sign, as it were. You know, you do have this air, earth scenario and air, water. On this side here, it's really defined between the two worlds. And I think that needs to come back into a little bit of balance. You do get this earth that comes through, which is really nice on this side here, which helps you to sort of convert past into the future in a very concrete way, which I think you're doing mostly on your relationship side, but also on your financial side. That mutable energy needs to start paying back a little bit, so you bring a bit of life balance back into your life. So I'm actually going to pull on this side here on the karmic path, on the connection to the synchronicities, but also on your future self. This Six of Swords, I want to know what that's all about. We also get this cardinal earth that's coming in from Capricorn here as well, because I said about the Capricorn cards between the World card and the Devil card. But I want to see how it gives you a direction to convert that into the Six of Wands, into just pure victory for you. So let's just bring your cards back up. And let's see what's going on for there. We're going to start on the financial side, see what the messages are on the Knight of Pentacles. Lovers. Yeah, it is driving the emotional side here. I think you got to steady as she goes on the financial side. You just don't want to miss a beat on the relationship side. Yeah, otherwise you will be disappointed. Any disappointment you've had in the past, maybe because that you were concentrating too much on your financial side and not on your relationship side. And I think this is what it's reiterating this as well. Just be steady, sure, and continuing. You know, seven of Pentacles on there as well, which is all about nurturing your success. And I think this is what you've got to do, but slowly but surely. What's this Knight of Wands all about? Nine of Wands. Yeah, there is something to be said in not being distracted. And as I said earlier on, it's not being distracted by things. You need to have healthy boundaries. You need to recognize what works for you and what feels right for you. Obviously, this person, business, or whatever that's coming into your life, is going to help you on your relationship side, or help you to explore your emotions. You get the Five of Swords as well. It's walking away from complicated situations, and I think that reiterates what's going on in the Six of Swords, because that's what the Six of Swords is going from choppy waters to calmer waters, and it's because you've mentally applied yourself, playing smarter. The Seven of Swords would be really good for you. The World card here, which you got on your relationship side, this is about you having a new approach to business and finance. Five of Wands as well. Do you have to fight for it? No, I just think you need to make the world work for your better interest. That's what it is more than anything else. And you get the Seven of Cups. I think Seven of Cups is the evident path, emotional evident path. And when you see you've got the Three of Swords at the top there, I think it's basically the energy's helping you here to put the work play ethic in life. Don't forget why you're working. It's also to enjoy life, So let's just see what's going on the relationship side. Let's see what's going on with the Six of Wands. You get the Six of Pentacles coming from the, connecting the past to the future. You have to put yourself first. That's what the Six of Pentacles is all about, And you get the Nine of Swords as well, saying goodbye to any sort of repetitive nightmare and stuff like that. And that's why your karmic path is looking into the finer detail more than anything else. And you get the Empress, which is someone who has control over her emotions. And I think you do need to have a certain degree of control over your emotions, as it were, to allow you to be, liberated within connections with people who touch you, who really get to you. And it is a bit of a leap of faith with that sort of Devil card as well, really looking to sort of push it on and get it moving on. What's going between the Seven of Wands and the Six of Wands? You get the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I think the passion of life, of the moment, will be the thing that you should be guiding you. And I think it's guiding you into connection with the people that really do touch you. And look at that, you get a Tower moment. Yeah, I think you do. I think you are changing a belief system in regards to, relationships, emotions, how much you allow people into your life, how much you allow people to touch you emotionally, how much you touch someone emotionally, everything like that. I think it's a good Tower moment for you. Yeah, because it brings you injustice and balance back into your life. Very, very good for you this week, Scorpio. A work week, I think, but not a work as in financial work, a work on yourself, repositioning, just being really careful of that sort of rhythm and not getting ahead of yourself too much. So there you go, Scorpio. Thanking you very much for being here with us. I hope you get the best out of these readings. I will see you over on the live on Sunday night, which goes out at 9 o'clock UK time, where we have that question and answers. If you've got any questions concerning this reading this week, we can air them at that moment there. There's also messages from the energy, which will be about my head. I will see you soon. Thanking you very much for all the support you give to this channel. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.